From the edge of Music City, on the air and over the web, this is Music City Roots, live from the Loveless Cafe. I'm Keith Bilbrey, welcoming you to our weekly radio showcase for the finest in roots and Americana music from and passing through Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to the Loveless Barn, everybody. And we know where you're listening. That would be Nashville's hottest new radio station, Hippie Radio 94.5 FM. We're proud to be on your live and local airwaves. Thanks also to the Loveless Cafe for the legendary biscuits and chicken and the buffet for our musicians, supporters, and crew. Thanks to our sponsors, including Blackstone Beer, who brings you our lineup of artists each week. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Yeah. Oh, we got a lively group here tonight. I like that. Now let's get on with the music. I know just the guy who'd do that, our musical host, Grammy Award-winning artist and songwriter, Mr. with a capital M, Jim Lauderdale.
Oh, hi. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks a lot. Well, I'm going to do a tune. I had a request right before I got on. This is one I wrote with my friend Robert Hunter, and it's on the bluegrass record Carolina Moonrise.
Good one. Yeah, good one.
It's called Iodine. Well, I checked my watch, it's 10 o'clock. I had a date at 9 with the darling of my heart. I call her Iodine. Iodine, sordid cuts and bruises. Hangs my heart out on the line anytime she chooses. I'm the meanest man in Tennessee. My woman's even meaner. If you'd ever two-time me, you'd wish you'd never seen her. Iodine, assorted lacerations. Proves her heart is really mine. There ain't no vacations. If I show up an hour late, she makes me wait for 3. More likely she won't show at all. She's meaner yet than me. Iodine, don't know where to begin. Proves her heart is really mine with a left hook to the chin. She leaves me every week or two just for to see me cry. If she'd ever leave for good, I'd lay me down and die. Iodine, the grass is always greener. No matter how mean a man, a woman can be meaner. I'm the meanest man in Tennessee. My woman's even meaner. If you'd ever two-time me, you'd wish you'd never seen her. Iodine, assorted cuts and bruises. Proves her heart is really mine. There ain't no more choices. Iodine, assorted lacerations. Tears my heart out every time. There ain't no vacations. Thank you so much, everybody.
In case you missed that on the radio, he was playing guitar with his teeth, or attempting to.
I was trying to floss with
I
the
see.
strings. There's a little. Well, folks, welcome to Music City Roots, live from the Loveless Cafe. We're so glad y'all could join us here at the barn or at home. It's going to be a great night this evening. And throughout this evening, you're going to be hearing from the man who called this meeting to order. He's our eminent MC. Mr. Keith Bilbrey.
Thank you. What about him?
And also the man who helps us get to know our guests every week in his blog and in the Griffin Technology chat room, our interview guy, Mr. Craig Havighurst.
There he is.
Hello, Jim. Hello, Keith. And hello to everybody here. Good to have you. Iodine sounds like a pretty tough woman.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to date her.
No.
And you only have to sing about it. Robert, I guess this happened to Robert Hunter. You didn't write those lyrics.
No,
this was something that he experienced, and you have to inhabit that.
Absolutely.
That sounds tough. By the way, y'all, when we get our little show here on public television this fall. Jim does that song with his full bluegrass band with Randy Coors and everybody, and it's something else. So watch for that coming up this fall on NPT and hopefully nationwide. Y'all, we've got some special guests here tonight. We got to, every now and again, we get to spend a little time with the folks who sponsor our show. We just believe in them, and they believe in us, and we just absolutely love it. We got to spend time with a big gang from Nissan today. They came out, had a little dinner, and they're here in the hall. Hello to you guys, and thanks for all you do. Still pining for a car, but we're going to get to that one of these days. We got a great show tonight. Some newcomers for me. I'm going to be hearing some of these artists for the first time, but not for the first time will I be hearing our closing act, one of the most innovative and fascinating bluegrass bands in America, Frank Solivan and Dirty Kitchen. Here to play for y'all. Good buddies and great band. We're going to be hearing from a young man who's out in Leapers Fork, Tennessee, and getting his songwriting career really rolling after some various journeys in the music business we'll talk about. His name is Casey Wasner, and he's great. And coming up in the second slot, a duo that is having some wonderful success with songs that are popping up on the show Nashville, and actually starting to become stuff that we have on heavy rotation in my house. A couple of their songs, right? And they're as a duo called Striking Matches. We're excited to have them here. Which brings us to our beginning, our auspicious start in Jim Lauderdale.
Folks, our first artist tonight is early in her career, but already she's taken life's ups and downs and distilled them into some wonderful songs on our debut album, Fade to Blue. She's lived in Chicago and New York City, but at the moment she's right here at the Loveless. Folks, put your hands together for Sara Syms.
Thank you so much. How are we doing, Nashville? I'm super excited to be here. This is not only my album debut, but my Nashville debut, and I love everyone here in Nashville. So thank you so much for having me, and I hope you enjoy the show. Devil came around wanting to talk to me. Devil came around wanting to talk to me, yeah. You seem like an honest girl, I could surely rock your world. Devil came around wanting a few small words to me. Devil came around knocking upon my door. Devil came around knocking upon my door, yeah. Pack your bags, it's time to go to my home way down below. Devil came around knocking upon that old door. If you think you're safe, you better think again, my friend. You are mistaken. If you think you're gonna run and hide, you will surely lose your mind. Devil came around wanting to talk to me. Devil came around wanting to talk to me, yeah. You seem like an honest girl, I could surely rock your world. Devil came around wanting a few small words to me. Thank you so much. So this next song is a really special song to me. It's off my debut album. It's called Dance on My Grave. And I actually wrote this song. I lost my mother when I was in college. She was my best friend. She was my absolute cheerleader. So I wrote this song from the perspective of her talking to me. When I'm gone, don't be sad. Celebrate the good times and dance on my grave. This is Dance on My Grave. Time is just around the bend. No need for sadness in the end. Promise me, darling, and all I'm asking for is sort of celebration, and nothing less than nothing more. Just dance on my grave. Think of all the roads we paved. Dance on my grave when I'm gone. Darling, when I'm gone. Darling, when I'm gone. Today is sweeter than tomorrow, but I bet choose the joy of a sorrow. Promise me, darling, and all I'm asking for is sort of celebration, nothing less and nothing more. Just dance on my grave This next song is called Fade to Blue. This is the title track off my debut album. Thank you so much. So I came here from New York. I got here a couple days ago. I have the great pleasure to work with such amazing musicians up here. So I wanted to introduce them. We have Chris Casello here on the guitar. We have Tim Atwood on the keys behind here. We have Billy Thomas on drums. And the magnificent Jimmy Johnson on bass. They're amazing. They play all over town. So keep an ear out for their names. This next song is called Waves Crashing. I have a couple more for you. Thank you so much to Music City Roots. And thank you, people of Nashville. It's been a very warm welcome to me for my debut. So thank you so much. Collecting sea glass on the sandy ground makes me realize there's colors all around. While nature celebrates, why are some so quick to hate? Heart doesn't understand problems faced across the land. No, I can't fight these feelings anymore. No, I can't fight these feelings anymore. Like waves crashing to the depths of the ocean floor. People claim they don't see black, they don't see white. All too convinced they know the wrong just from the right. I see this world we're in, a light reflecting prism, splashes of color, mesmerizing rhythms. Now I can't fight these feelings anymore. No, I can't fight these feelings anymore. Like waves crashing, like waves crashing, like waves crashing to the depths of the ocean. Someone please explain, we're all just flesh and bone. Each one a work of art, beautiful tone. If we could see not with our eyes, but from our hearts, we're so much more than what we judge from the start. No, I can't fight these feelings anymore. No, I can't fight these feelings anymore. Like waves crashing to the depths of the ocean floor. To the depths of the ocean floor. To the depths of the ocean. La 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 da da, la da da da, la 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 da da, la da da da, la 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 da da, la da da da, la la da da, la da da da, la da da. To the depths of the ocean floor. To the depths of the ocean floor. To the depths of the ocean floor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Sara Syms. I have a debut album out. It's called Fade to Blue. This is our last song. There's a great show planned tonight, so stick around.
Yeah,
Have a good
Tim.
night.
Sara Syms, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to Nashville. Thank you so much, Sara. That was great. Yeah.
How about that band, too?
I know. Yeah,
Some of
huh?
Nashville's
How about these
finest right
guys? They are certainly no slouches, as we
No.
say in the music business.
That's high-priced band right
I'll
there.
tell you what. Yeah. Keith, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's wrong?
There's something on your nose. I mean, I hate to bring this up right here in front of everybody, but I don't want you to make a fool of
You know
yourself
what? I
walking around.
think because the Nissan folks were out there, I was kind of nervous. I was
Yeah.
eating quickly. But maybe this would be a good time for me to show the folks at Nissan
It's
what
jelly.
we do here
It's
at
preserves.
the Loveless that I've trademarked. And, if you want to add to my coffers, you tell them you want a Loveless napkin. And what they'll do is they'll give you one of these. And so this is how you do that. And it's good for the environment, too. You just break,
Yeah.
wipe.
Well, did you just dip your head
And-
down
and
into
eat.
preserves? How did you get it on the end of your nose to begin
That's the
with?
most delicious napkin you will ever eat. I'm telling you. These biscuits are so tender, I mean, it's just falling off the bone. I mean, they're great. Anyway, Keith Bilbrey, ladies and gentlemen.
I got chicken fingers, man. That was good stuff. Well, folks, when people around the world think of Tennessee, the first things that come to mind are, of course, great music, like you're hearing here tonight at the Loveless Barn. Great food, no shortage around the Loveless Barn, as Jim just demonstrated. Sometimes you find it in the strangest places, like on the end of your nose, but that's another story. And, of course, what else? Thank you, Myra. Moonshine. That's why we're so thankful for our friends and sponsors at Old Smoky Moonshine, Tennessee's first legal moonshine, distilled in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, right there in the heart of the Smokies. You can go down there and watch it being made. Just go down the Parkway. You'll see it. Now, whether you're enjoying some of their classic White Lightning or tossing a couple of moonshine-soaked cherries in your Coke, they remind you to always shine responsibly. Old Smoky's now available nationwide through your local package store. Here in the barn, the Old Smoky Lightning Lemonade is a big hit on a summer night. Find out more at oldsmokymoonshine.com and make sure to like Old Smoky on Facebook. Now, with over 3.5 million views on your YouTube channel, every week we post a video of a song from each artist that appears here on MCR. And you get to vote on your favorite Star 129 Gem of the Week. So let your voice be heard. See the Star 129 for yourself at select fine jewelers all over the country and here locally in Nashville at Forster's Diamond Outlet at their beautiful showroom on Hickory Hollow Plaza. And take a look at star129.com. You'll be amazed at the patented technology they've used to create a diamond guaranteed to come with the industry's highest rating for sparkle. Would also like to thank our friends at the Nashville Scene. If you want to know what's happening in and around Music City, no problem. Do what we do. Look for a fresh copy at local newsstands every Thursday or visit NashvilleScene.com. Of course, Griffin Technology is proud to be a part of Music City Roots. Privileged to make the gear you need to power, play, protect, create, and connect to the music that means the most to you. Right now, we're going over to the Griffin Technology chat room. And Craig Havockhurst. How about it, Craig?
Thanks a lot, Keith Bilbrey. All that talk about sparkle and shine makes me think of the gentleman I'm sitting here with right now, Frank Solivan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
He's a sparkly man with a shiny head. How are you,
Head and
Frank?
shoulders to mop and glow. That's right.
Good to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
How's the bluegrass out there going? The festival season started, and what are you finding out there now that, how's the band feeling, and where are you playing right now?
Oh, the band is feeling great. Everybody is really working hard. It's sounding great, and it's really an honor to be able to play with the incredible musicians that I play with. And I don't know where bluegrass is going, but I know where we want to go, and I know what kind of music we want to play, and hopefully people will want to listen to it. That's kind of where I'm at.
Absolutely. And you can pick this up on a new record because it's I think the finest thing you've done so far.
Thanks.
New record called On the Edge, released. You made it, and then Compass decided to pick it up. So Compass Records here in town, friends of our show and purveyors of great music. And this record was a real effort, songwriting, new chemistry of a new band, and really wanting to take another step forward. So,
man, I don't have to say anything about it. Now. Perfect. Yeah.
Talk about the studio experience and how it all came together to make this.
Well, I think everybody in the band was really super inspired in the studio, and it really comes across. We tracked everything pretty much live, all the rhythm tracks and all that live energy is on the record. There's some really cool songwriting. My friend John Weisberger, who is here.
He's here, yes.
We wrote the title track and also another tune called On the Edge, along with another friend of mine named Paul Fowler, who is also here. He's the big bald guy in the back over there. And yeah, just the songwriting. Danny Booth lent a song. He's our bass man and sang his butt off on it as well. And the guitar playing from Chris Luquette is really incredible, and everybody's singing is great. Tim O'Brien came in to sing harmony with me on the Edge, the title track. Rob Ikes is also on the record, and my cousin Megan McCormick lent us a song to play, and she came in and sang on it and a couple other songs with me as well.
Right. It's worth talking about your band for a second. Chris Luquette, a young guitar player that you met where and how?
Met him at Wintergrass. And he's cowering in the back now. But yeah, met him at Wintergrass, this festival out in the Northwest, and really hit it off musically and asked if he wanted to go on a tour with me of Alaska. Because our other guitar player, Lincoln Myers, was putting in his papers and wanting to do some other things. And he came out and showed up. It was right after Danny, our bass man, joined, and came really prepared and wowed the audiences there, and at the end of the tour I said, hey, the job is yours if you want it. And
great.
Well, I was lucky enough that he said, well, what does it pay? It's bluegrass, man. It's bluegrass.
And Mike Munford is your banjo player, a legend in his region. I'm glad he's out traveling with a band now, because for a long time he was a DC-based star, and he's one of the finest banjo players in the world.
Yeah, he's played with all kinds of people, though, and he's recorded with all kinds of folks, and I really always like to say when I introduce him on stage that he lets us make music with him.
Right.
He's an incredible player, and I can't wait for this audience here to really hear him tonight.
What's the latest in your culinary life? I love these dirty kitchen experiences that you do, and you just did one in D.C. at a very lovely place.
Yeah.
I almost got a chance to go, but couldn't quite pull it off. But just describe what you do, because most people don't know about this yet.
All right, the Dirty Kitchen experience is where we come in usually to somebody's home or a venue, and I cook for about 50 people. And
I didn't cook, dude.
Cook for about 50 people, like usually one big pot of food for a big crowd, and then we follow it with an intimate concert. And recently we did this CD release where I cooked a 3-course meal with multiple components for each course for about 100 people, and that was quite an undertaking. Let me tell you, by the time we got to the concert, it was I was pretty tired.
Yeah, try to imagine an episode. Imagine an episode of Top Chef, and at the end of it, you got to play a gig.
That's right.
Yeah, very impressive.
Fun nonetheless.
Food and music have always been very under the same kind of similar vibe.
For me, yeah, for sure. It brings people together, and here we are. There's food here. There's music here. I mean, this live audience gets it. Thank you guys for supporting live music, by the way. And thank you for helping support live music and bringing us a venue to play.
Love doing it each week. Lights green. We got to get on with some tunes.
Right on.
And we'll be hearing from you at the end of the night, and we appreciate you being here. Frank Solivan, folks.
Thank you.
Check out that album, On the Edge. It's
On the
wonderful.
Edge. Thanks, Craig.
And over there on stage left, our friend Allie Sutton from Vietti Chili. Good evening, Allie.
Good evening. I love food and music, just like them. And I've got the very talented John Frazier with me here tonight. And I know we are excited about Memorial Day weekend. And don't forget that down-home comfort food that is sure to be a hit at your party. Vietti Chili, Vietti Chili. Tasty, hearty, read that label. Put some on your dinner table. Watch smiles go round. Vietti Chili, Vietti Chili, Vietti Chili. Chili mac or top with cheddar. Louisiana's even better. Watch smiles go round. Vietti Chili. Allie Sutton here, your Vietti Chili girl, bringing you that down-home comfort food with down-home music moments here at Music City Roots. Vietti Chili, Vietti Chili. chili mac or topped with cheddar. Louisiana's even better. Watch smiles go round Vietti chili. Vietti chili. Hey! Thank you, John. Thank you, guys. That was fun. Well, this is our Music City Roots Season 1 on Vietti vinyl, and I would love for all of you to have one. How you get your hands on one is you go to viettichili.com/shop, order yourself a case of Vietti chili, and type in the promo code ROOTS, and this Season 1 Music City Roots on Vietti vinyl. It's a double LP. It will be yours. Now let's get back to the music moments with Mr. Jim Lauderdale.
Well, thank you, Allie Sutton. The duo taking the stage was put together by surprise in a Belmont University class. But wouldn't you know it, the chemistry was there. Sara Zimmerman and Justin Davis came to Music City from different parts of the country and from different backgrounds, but together they're having very much success as songwriters and artists. We're excited to welcome to Music City Roots the debut of Striking Matches.
Some guitar up here. I don't actually hear it at all. It's not well, I hate when this happens. It should be in that one. That's what happens when you don't push it in all the way. All right, ready? This morning with a pounding in my brain. I don't know where I am or how I will explain. The congregation whispered when I walk in late. Ought to straighten up if only for my mama's sake. Everybody says I lost my mind. When I'm with you, I guess I see why. Saying things I never say, doing things that I don't do. You're no good for me, and they say I'm too good for you. But I can't help myself when you're around. Trouble is, it's troubled us, and I'm in trouble now.
All points bulletin I seen yesterday.
Brown hair, brown eyes, third time running away.
Put into a from post you on. When I saw your daddy coming,
we were going. Everybody says I've lost my mind. When I'm with you, I guess I see why. I'm saying things I never say, doing things that I don't do. You're no good for me, and they say I'm too good for you. But I can't help myself when you're around. Trouble is, it's trouble does, and I'm in trouble now. Everybody says I lost my mind. When I'm with you, I guess I see why. I'm saying things I never say, doing things that I don't do. You're no good for me, and they say I'm too good for you. But I can't help myself when you're around. Trouble is, trouble does, and I'm in trouble now. I can't help myself trouble now.
Thank you all so much.
Oh, it is good to be here at Music City
It
Roots.
really is. This is our first time here, although not our first time in the Loveless, and I just stuffed my face, and it was awesome.
Other than taking a nap, this is exactly what we want to be doing right now. Because if it's left, they had like a shrine to
A biscuit
biscuits over
shrine.
there.
It was the most magical thing.
Yeah.
Well, we're striking matches, and anybody in the room familiar with the show we got on our awesome little town called Nashville on ABC? I think the finale, the series finale, is tonight. But this next song we're going to do for y'all, we wrote with a friend of ours named Georgia Middleman, who's a fantastic songwriter, and wrote it, I guess, about a year ago now, and somehow it found its little way onto the mid-season finale of Nashville. If you've been watching the show, the characters Scarlett and Gunnar sang it back in December, and we put it on our EP, which we've got out there in the front, and it's called When the Right One Comes Along, and we're going to do it for you now. There's no music, no confetti, crowds don't cheer and bells don't ring, but you know it, I can guarantee when the right one comes along, what they're thinking, what you're feeling, you no longer have to guess that all these questions are finally put to rest when the right one comes along. And every single broken heart will lead you to the truth. You think you know what you're looking for, till what you're looking for finds you in a cold world. It's a warm place where you know that you're supposed to be. A million moments full of sweet relief when the right one comes along. And every single broken heart will lead you to the truth. You think you know what you're looking for, till what you're looking for finds you. It's so easy, there's nothing to it. You may not believe me now, but I promise that you'll find out when the right one comes along. And all that changes is only every Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
This is amazing to be here. This room always sounds incredible, and we're just proud to be part of the show. So we hope they'll let us come back. Hope y'all won't mind. We got a couple more for y'all. This one's a pretty new one for us. They're all new to y'all, but this one we just recently wrote, and we wanted to see what would happen if you just paired a song lyrically that would be a sad song with something that just sounds musically happy. And you know, hopefully nobody's brain would explode when you combine them. This is kind of what we got.
So yeah.
I told you so. So baby, why'd you go? You know I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. Oh, you're gonna miss me more.
I'm gonna cry a few sleepless nights. Wake up with someone and it won't feel right. I'm gonna curse your name for this mess I'm in. I'm gonna dial your number just to hang up again. So when the tables turn, you'll remember when
I told you so. So baby, why'd you go? I know I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. So when you're feeling lonely, don't come around my door. 'Cause I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. Oh, you're gonna miss me more.
When you least expect it, you'll hear a song that sparks a feeling that you said was gone. Oh, it'll hit you that I loved you. You threw it all away. You have second thoughts. Oh, a second too late.
'Cause you remember the way I told you so. So baby, why'd you go? I know I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. So when you're feeling lonely, don't come around my door. 'Cause I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. Oh, you're gonna miss me more.
play that mandolin.
I told you so. So baby, why'd you go? I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. So when you're feeling lonely, don't come around my door. 'Cause I'm gonna miss you. You're gonna miss me more. Oh, 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 you're gonna miss me.
Thank y'all so much.
We're just having too much fun for y'all.
Is it time to go already?
We got one more for y'all. Thank you so much for letting us hang out tonight.
Yeah, this has been awesome. You guys have been amazing.
It's gonna be a heck of a show. It's already been a heck of a show. I mean, but just we were checking everybody out in sound check. I mean, we're proud to be here tonight because it's pretty awesome.
Thank you. And we'll be out hanging out afterwards, so we'd love to say hi and meet y'all. And I guess this last one we're gonna do was actually also featured on the Nashville show about a month ago, I guess now. And little Hayden Panettiere, who I just found out was in Remember the Titans, and I didn't know that. I just, it's like, wow,
Literally
that little
everybody
girl,
else knew that.
I know, everyone else knew, and I was the only one that was late to the party, but she sang our song, and it was really cool. But, all right, so this is called Hanging on a Lie. Thank you guys so much.
What you hiding? Where you running? Baby, you've been up to something. Don't you tell me it's not what it looks like. Had my heart, but you tore right through it. Had your chance, but you went and blew it. I might have been naive, but I'm not blind. Turn me in and done me wrong. Got me good, baby, good as gold. Don't you know you should know better than this, than to cover up the truth with your poisonous lips? I'm not falling for it this time. Try and try too little, too late. Better open up your mouth. You got something to say. Don't keep me waiting. Don't leave me hanging on a line. Think you made your great escape, but I'll be the one who got away when you finally figure it out. You won't find me. Turn me in and turn me wrong. Got me good, baby, good as gold. Don't you know you should know better than this, than to cover up the truth with your poisonous lips? I'm not falling for it this time. Try and try too little, too late. Better open up your mouth. You got something to say. Don't keep me waiting. Don't leave me hanging on the line. You know you should know better than this, than to cover up the truth with your poisonous lips. I'm not falling for it this time. Try and try too little, too late. Better open up your mouth. You got something to say. Don't keep me waiting. Don't leave me hanging on a line. Don't keep me waiting. Don't leave me hanging on a line.
Thank y'all so much. We're Striking Matches.
Thank you
We had
guys
such
so
a blast
much.
with y'all tonight.
Thank you
All
guys
right.
so much.
Striking Matches. All right, yeah, let's hear it for them. Striking Matches.
Your slide? Don't you hate it when you leave your slide in your purse? That happens to y'all, right? We're gonna play one. It's brand new. We actually only played it one time out, and it was at the Grand Ole Opry. And yeah, needless to say, that was pretty special. But we wrote it a couple of weeks back with a friend of ours, Rivers Rutherford, who many of y'all would know from any number of his hit songs. But one of his favorites, or one of my favorites of his, was "When I Get Where I'm Going." And so we're really proud to have one we love. We wrote with him. And it's in a funky tuning, no?
Good thing I had a slide in my purse. Only person I know that keeps 3 slides in my purse. But you just never know, you see?
Slides, picks, strings, any number. We've had such a great time. Everybody get to eat here before? Is that kind of the thing you do? And then you try and spend the rest of the night staying awake?
I'm having another biscuit when we're done here.
Well, yeah.
All right.
There's a wall around the soft spot of my soul, where I don't let too many people go. In fact, the only ones who've ever broken through are God and you. There are pieces of my heart I wish I'd say, blowing somewhere in the wind out there today. The only ones I know to say I'm sorry to are God and you. God and you. It took the two of you to show me love is real and hearts are holy, and I ain't meant to be some lonely island. And if love really lasts forever, we will always be together, and nothing changes that, not even dying. 'Cause when I die, I'm going to God and you. Took the two of you to show me love is real and hearts are holy, and I ain't meant to be some lonely island. And if love really lasts forever, we will always be together. Nothing changes that, not even dying. They say everybody leaves this world alone, and for some, maybe that's the way it goes. But as for me, I know I've tied my spirit to God and you. God and you. There's a wall around the soft spot of my soul, where I don't let too many people go. In fact, the only ones who've ever broken through are God and you.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so much.
Striking matches. It's great. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Striking matches. Tell you what, I think they lit a fire under us, didn't they, folks? Huh? Yes. These guys will not flame out either.
Wow.
You mark my words.
We're talking mailbox money there.
That's
huh?
right.
Yeah.
We sure are. No, they really are a striking bunch, I think. Striking.
Striking matches. I get it.
But, ladies and gentlemen,
they're not going to flame out. Oh, that
no,
just
that's
now
right.
hit
Get
me.
it? Get
Yeah.
it?
I wonder if
Yes.
they closed their cover before striking.
No. Is Music City Roots the highlight of your week? Excited about every show?
Yeah.
Well, tell your friends. With no effort whatsoever, hit the share button on our Facebook posts so your friends will see them and retweet our tweets as Wednesdays get closer. It really helps us out. Spread the word and help make each show a huge success. Will you? Will you help us?
I'm on it.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've
Now,
got our best people.
here's
on
a man that really helps me get through the week. Every time he opens up his mouth, he hits
Yeah.
a home run. Mr. Keith
You
Bilber.
think so? Huh? Okay, thank you, Jim. You're listening to Music City Roots on Nashville's Hippie Radio, WHPY, Bellevue, Nashville, 94.5 on your FM dial. And, of course, we're broadcasting live from the big old barn out behind the world-famous Loveless Cafe at the intersection of Highway 100 and the historic Natchez Trace Parkway. You know, for over 30 years, the Loveless Cafe's been shipping out those delicious preserves and country smoked meats you always hear us talk about. This year, thinking about giving something downright tasty with a gift from the Loveless Cafe. You can go online, view their new catalog of gift baskets at catalog.lovelesscafe.com, or just stop by in person and check it out. And we want to remind you that French's Boots is your headquarters this spring for the best deals on Dan Post boots and more. French's can outfit you from your head to the heel of your Dan Post boots at the best prices anywhere. Step out in style with our great selection of jeans, shirts, and hats, and let them custom fit you with that pair of classic Dan Post boots that you've always wanted. Downtown on 2nd Avenue, I do believe one of the best-looking boot stores I've ever seen in my life. Check it out. Makes good sense to shop at French's. You can check them out downtown, musiccityboots.com, or all across Tennessee. Dan Post Boots and French's Shoes and Boots. And now over to the Griffin Technology chat room. Once again, Craig Haverhurst.
That's where we are. We're chatting, folks, with the woman who opened our show so beautifully, Sara Syms. Please say hello to her one more time.
Thank you.
Good to have you here in Nashville. You said it's your first time performing in this city, which is kind of that's cool.
Yeah, it's amazing. I've been here a couple times. I've recorded a bit down here. I almost moved here once, but I've actually never played in Nashville. So
All right.
This was my big debut week.
Well, we're happy to have you. It's a tough town to play sometimes. People can stand there sort of like this, a little bit. But you are living in New York now, and was that a musical move?
It was both. I'm both a musician and a graphic designer.
Oh, really?
So
Nice.
I'm originally from Chicago,
Yeah.
and I moved to New York to do graphic design and to also play music.
What was the music scene like there? When you sort of start to go and look for gigs and look for bandmates, where did you turn, and where are the hubs that you found energy and people?
So this is actually my debut of my own original material. I've been very fortunate to be part of a lot of really amazing bands, but I suspect it's very similar, like it is here, where you just, you kind of figure out what type of players, where you want to play, and you just start reaching out and networking. And I think the more time that you spend somewhere and the more that you actively go after something, you just start to network and you find the right players and the right places.
When did your own vision of what you wanted to do as a writer and artist start to come together? What was going on in your life then?
I think that I've always had a frustrated writer inside of me, but I've just been terrified to write my own stuff.
Okay.
Whether it was just that, it was too dark, people weren't going to like it, it wasn't going to be perfect. And I think while, I discovered through writing that perfection, doesn't exist, and it's the imperfections that make, the songs come alive. So I think if I finally just kind of lit a fire under my butt and just, decided that this is what I want to do and this is what I want to go for, so.
And that would lead to the decision to go in the studio and make a record, because that's kind of how that's your calling card.
Absolutely.
So the record's Fade to Blue, and apparently made it up in New York at Dreamland Studios. That sounds like a fascinating place.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I wrote songs for the album for about 6 months. We got the band together. We recorded up in Dreamland Studios, which is right outside of Woodstock, New York. It's a beautiful 19th century church. Brought the whole band down there. We lived there for 3 days. We recorded the album live. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, magical space that such acts as Herbie Hancock and Pat Metheny and the band and 10,000 Maniacs have all recorded in. So there's a lot of history there.
Did a lot of time on stage with other bands and stuff, and as a musician, prepare you very well for the recording, a studio environment like that?
Absolutely. I mean, I like I said, I've been doing this for many years. I love performing. I love being in the studio. But I think it's really different when it's your own material. It's so personal.
Yeah. And you said pretty explicitly in your bio that the death of your mom was a huge factor in not just what you wrote, but writing and getting it out.
Yeah, I mean that she's definitely has been a huge advocate and inspiration for me musically. Both my parents. I just want to really quickly say hi to my dad watching back home in Chicago, and my family. But I think that after she passed away, music was something that we shared so intimately that it was pretty heartbreaking for a while. And I think that everything came full circle, and I finally got to reconnect with her through writing and through music. So.
A challenge, though, to write about something so personal and important and deep and difficult without, and create still something that other people can relate to and that people don't want to, that feels like you're saying something constructive, forward-moving, and original.
Right,
so.
And I think that, it's also it has been very therapeutic.
No question, yeah.
So, but yeah, a lot of the songs, they come from a place of grief, but I tried to come at it with a silver lining of something positive that, we all go through hard times, but, in the end of the day, it's the memories, it's the, the beautiful things that you want to hold on to and cherish.
Well, just to wrap, where can people find that record online? Where do we look for you if we want to hear some of that music?
You can go to iTunes and look up Sara Syms or Fade to Blue, or you can go to sarasyms.com.
That's S-Y-M-S?
Yep, Sarasyms.
There ain't no H, there is a Y.
No H.
Right on. Sara Syms, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you. Sara Syms, ladies and gentlemen. And moving right along.
All right. Our next artist has seen the music from many different sides. From behind the band as a drummer, in support of the band as a tech, and in front of the band as a songwriter and singer. And that's the role he's in tonight, of course. He recently released his current album, It's About Time, with a show and celebration out at the great Puckett's in Leapers Fork, Tennessee. And that's the big time as far as we're concerned. Please say hello to Casey Wasner.
Feels so good in here, tapping on the beat. it simple enough to grab, hold, and touch the color of your favorite moon? Must be nothing new, it's the truth. Come on, can't you see this? Wait to explain the way you make me feel. Like the way you put it to me, that's so real. Darling, it's the way I can explain the way you make me feel. Like the way you put it to me, that's so real. I think we got a good thing. Good thing. Good Thank you so much. Days are like stories, some you remember, some you forget. Wear a smile through the pain and find favor in ones you regret. Lately I got my hands on a number, something you said. It's better than anything I've ever read. Happy to find you looking for me and not thinking ever be found. The way your name sounds, sun shining right through, giving me reason to think that all this time looking for you, happy to find. I don't wanna overthink this or wear it out. No. You make it so easy to love you. There's no room for doubt. So carefree and uncomplicated that I find it hard to believe you're more than I thought that I'd ever need. Happy to find you looking for me and not thinking ever be found. In the way your name sounds, sun shining right, giving me reason to think that all this time was looking for you, happy. People falling deeper in, you've been so good, I don't think there'll ever be a better way to end with beginning. From the start we've come so far, the way you left on my heart, the little things that you do, I've gotta say, happy to find you looking for me and not thinking
never be found in the way your name sounds. Sun shining right through, giving me reason to think that all this time was looking for you. Happy to find looking for me and not thinking I'd never be found in the way your name sounds. Happy to find. Thank you so much. How are we doing so far tonight? Man, great music so far. I'd like to thank Music City Roots for having me. This is just an incredible event. Really grateful for that. All right. I'm gonna keep it going here. Don't compare me with your best friends, man. Up the hours at the end of the day, baby. Always take care of all your wants and I'll be crazy not to know you're the only one for me. I'm not a sensitive old toting kind of guy, but you never have to wonder. I'll always be there right here. about this band? We got Barry Green playing trombone. Tyler Summers playing sax. Dave Cohen playing B. Wes Little playing drums. Brian Allen playing bass. Johnny Duke playing that guitar. Woo! Get a little water. Yeah, I just finished the CD up and it's available back there if you feel like. It's on iTunes too. I got a website you can go to, caseywasner.com. There'll be some more information there about some things happening. Yeah. We got a couple more. Like moving, changing into something. Let's blow up what we said we're gonna do. Thought we could start the weekend, yeah. Stay in here this evening, or even watch your favorite show with you. It's just a suggestion, I'm not canceling on you. If it really means that much, then I change my point of view. If you wanna do something, wanna do something what both the frown you're making, let's keep our reservation, babe. On a table with the perfect view. We could light some candles, set them on a mantle. Check out this CD I made for you. It's just a suggestion, I'm not canceling on you. If it really means that much, then I change my point of view. If you wanna do something, it don't matter what we do. We could dress up or lounge around, as long as I'm with you. Yeah. What I'm really trying to say, all I need is you with me, babe, to make me feel this way. Hey, I'm not canceling on you. If it really means that much, then I change my point of view, baby. If you wanna do something, I wanna do something. Oh, just a second, I'm not canceling on you. If it really means that much, then I'll change my point of view. If you wanna do something, wanna do something. Thanks again, everybody. We got one more for you. it been since the last time we talked? She's a good step in the way that I walk. She said, let's take it slow, but she's the one burning up my phone. She's calling me again. How long's it been? Actually, I'm infatuated with her, and it's so cool for me to learn that I'm not the only one to think that something good's begun, yeah. Yeah, yeah. She's calling me again. How long's it been? Listen. Thanks again. Appreciate it.
Casey Wasner. Mighty fine, y'all. It's great. Casey Wasner. That's fantastic, man. Peter Cooper on guitar over here, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Cooper.
He does look like
yes,
Peter.
Yes, he does look like Peter Cooper. Casey, thanks so much. Casey Wasner.
That's not really Peter, for people listening. He just looks a lot like him.
Well, I'm going to turn things. Oh, you've got some royalty coming up here. I'm gonna
some
turn things over to
royalty?
you.
Yes, I do. You know, first of all, I want to say that you have options where to conduct your financial business. As a not-for-profit financial cooperative, Ascend Federal Credit Union recognizes the importance of member loyalty. That's why they're pleased to once again reward members who bring the majority of their business to the credit union by returning $8 million in bonus dividends and loan interest funds. Over the past 7 years, Ascend's returned more than $39 million to its members. To learn more about Ascend, visit them at ascendfcu.com. NCU.org, federally insured by the NCUA. Membership is limited. If you don't have credit union membership available at your workplace, you can join by joining the Nature Conservancy. Just ask for details at your local Ascend office. The Tennessee chapter of the Nature Conservancy, 35 years old this year. What have they got to show for it? Well, how about 280,000 acres protected in Tennessee, 29 state natural areas, 10 wildlife management areas, and 2 national wildlife refuges, all in Tennessee. The Nature Conservancy protects nature not only for its own sake, but also because nature sustains our health and our way of life. The trees that clean our air, the rivers that supply our drinking water, and so much more. Visit nature.org/Tennessee to learn more about what the Nature Conservancy is doing for you and for your nature. Before we head over to Craig Haverhurst, Colonel, are you ready to give that bag away?
No, just tell him to vote.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. This is a reminder. Colonel Littleton here is going to give away this beautiful bag. What, about $500 worth?
450.
450. Excuse me, I'm off by $50. I would never make it on the prices right. I've overbid.
Be sure you register in the booth. We're going to draw before the show.
Yeah, we're going to give it away absolutely free. All you got to do is go by Colonel Littleton's booth there, look at all his fine products, and register. It's simple as that. You could walk out of here with this tonight.
If you're driving a Nissan, your chances are better.
If you're driving a Nissan, your chances are better.
That's what they told me.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know, but I wish I was driving a Nissan, that's all I can say. Let's go over and connect to play now from Griffin Technology Center, Craig Haverhurst.
Thanks, Keith Bilbrey. Folks, one more time, please say hello and thank you to Casey Wasner for leading a fantastic band and a fantastic set. All of my lifelong love for Steely Dan just came gushing back when those first chords hit and those horns, and it's got to be an influence on you.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. One of my favorites.
Your ability to really craft some great guitar chords. I mean, you're in third level guitar chord writing there. What's your background that would give you the sort of musical chops to want to go? You know, these are more complex melodies and more complex chords than usually.
Right. I think it comes from listening to it and being influenced by it. And I spent a while playing drums, listening to Steely Dan and other like Tower Power and stuff like that. So obviously kind of chord-oriented stuff. So I think it kind of subliminally got in there somehow. Yeah. And, it continues.
Well, let's talk about your drumming years, because you said that's what you came to Nashville to do.
Yeah.
Just talk about your training, your background, and what you loved about it.
Well, they were in the basement, and I found them as a kid, so I had to do it. So, growing up in Minnesota, I always had the love for it, and I had family in town. And when high school was done, I was like, man, I'm going to pursue this. So I did. I came down and just was introduced to so much music, and met songwriters and started loving that art myself. So started kind of writing some songs and playing some piano and guitar, and it turned into this. So I'm really, really happy about it.
Well, you've just skipped over the good bit there, because it's hard to find. It's easy to find good players in Nashville. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
But a cohesiveness and guys you feel this comfortable with, obviously, because you don't play you're not playing a lot with this group.
No.
But it came together.
Yeah.
You've been living out in Leapers Fork, so there's a little bit of a kind of a different musical community out there.
Yeah, but equally diverse too. So
right.
Lots of music out there, and but all the way up to Nashville. The whole thing. You just kind of take it all in, and.
Did you take your drums out on the road? Did you get jobs and actually do that thing, or work Lower Broadway?
For a second. Okay. Did I get paid any money? No.
Yeah, right.
But maybe I made $25 or something. But it wasn't about that, But in between bands is where I found the love for, chords.
Yeah.
And a song, and listening to. Like I said, being influenced by great great songwriting too. So.
Well, have you found any local folks who you maybe would call mentors, or people who have actually you've spent songwriting time with, advice, da-da-da-da?
Well, one guy in particular that I write all my songs with, Todd Outwell, has been my huge influence on me. And I was playing drums at the time, and he's like, hey, we're going to write songs together, and you're going to sing them. And I'm like, nah, we're not going to do that. But it did drive me to be a better songwriter because he had done things, and so it was great. And there's so many people that I could name off that influenced what I do. So that's a big one.
Well, how would you describe sort of your posture now? You've recorded something, and here you are tonight. But like, where do you want to go with this here in the next year or so?
I just want a bunch of people to hear it. I want them to enjoy it as much as I do, and that's this is part of that journey, and I'm grateful to be doing things like this to help get that out there. So just spread the word.
Cool. We also noted in your opening there that you've spent time as a tech, which is a cool job, and one that's like one of those critical behind the scenes kinds of roles that the guitar player, the drummer, everybody, a keyboard player relies on. And so we've worked with Kev Moe and Larry Carlton, among others. And this is also putting you in exposure to, up close to some really fine musicians and some fine guitar players.
Oh, obviously, you sit there and you listen to Larry Carlton, Robin Ford's another one, and Kev Moe. Talk about somebody, three people that can play a chord. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, I'm just glad I still feel like I want to play guitar after listening to those guys because they're so good at it.
Yeah. Are you kind of self-taught on the guitar, or how?
Basically so.
Right.
Basically, I haven't had any lessons. I guess I pay attention, if you will. So it's I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's kind of number one bit of advice is to pay attention. There's no substitute for listening carefully. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So.
And also trying stuff on that.
Oh
net.
Yeah.
That's what I got freed up, a few years ago. Like, wait a minute, let's just start randomly trying stuff, and every now and again these things will blossom out. And you're like, wait, that.
Oh yeah. Over half of what I do comes from screwing up. It's like, oh,
okay.
Right
on. Mark that quote. I like that one. Well, fine. The green light's on. We're going to get to some bluegrass music and wind the night down. But I really appreciate hearing you and meeting you. Casey Wasner, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again. Thank you, my friend.
Man. Well, we've got some Nissan folks here. Any of those folks left out there tonight? Hey, good to have you here tonight. 60 folks from Nissan. Has everybody on the staff hit you up for a car? Has anybody done that? Well, let me be the first. Or one of many. We want one of those Nissans. I want one of those Leafs. I like that. My neighbor's got one, and you can't, there's no motor noise at all. He sneaks up behind, I'll be out there at the mailbox, and he'll come, because I can't hear him coming.
I know, they're as quiet as the audience is sometimes after some of our jokes.
Yes, really... I've noticed that. Y'all still out there? Okay. We always ask that you support our sponsors because they support us. They allow us to do our thing and bring all you good people in fresh and innovative ways of music, which is why we're so proud to have Nissan as one of our sponsors, considering innovation's what they're all about. Not only does Nissan support Music City Roots, they also sponsor a variety of other artistic endeavors throughout the community. As Music City Roots continues to shake things up in the world of music, Nissan's doing the same in the automotive world. Just recently, Nissan unveiled the all-new Altima, a totally redesigned version of their iconic flagship model. And over the next couple of months, you'll see new versions of the Pathfinder and Sentra, as well as bringing Nissan's Year of Innovation full circle. Never has Nissan's local motto of Nashville Proud been more timely and appropriate, because not only are their vehicles innovative, their relationship with this great city goes deeper and deeper each day. We hope you'll check out Nissan on Facebook and become a friend of them, the same way Music City Roots has. Just type in Nissan to join the community and find out more about their upcoming models and boundary-pushing innovations. Thank you from us, and thank you from Nissan. Nissan, Nashville Proud. Up next, our Nissan Innovator of the Night. And to tell you all about it, hey, you got relatives in the audience tonight. I met.
That's right. My cousin, Greg Jordan, is out there tonight.
The most amazing thing is
let's give him a big hand.
He claims you.
He's the president of King College in East Tennessee.
That's right, over in Bristol, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
Well, once again, what's his name again?
Greg.
Greg. Here's Greg's cousin. All right, give him a big hand.
Thank you. Well, folks, thanks so much again for being with us tonight. And as we continue our spring season, we hope you've been having a good time. And we all know you're going to enjoy this coming up. We're welcoming back a band with skills and heart for every part of the music. Great singing, songwriting, and picking. They have a brand new and wonderful album out on Compass Records called On the Edge. Out of the legendary Washington, D.C. bluegrass scene, get ready for Frank Solivan and Dirty Kitchen.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Darling, please don't throw this letter away. Just read the words I have to say. I was a fool to ever go astray. I'm lonely since you went away. Now I'm on my knees, and I'm feeling kinda small, yeah. I'll be the first to say I fell short on standing tall. I know you're worried what your girlfriends think. They'll tell you what a snake I've been. But darling, I just have to find a way to prove I'll never cheat again. Now I'm on my knees, and I'm feeling kinda small. I'll be the first to say I fell short on standing tall. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Love you too. Life brings you ups and downs. Love likes to throw you around. It's not a perfect circle. It's like a funnel cloud. Baby, just hold on. I'm floating on the ocean in a raft I call devotion. The rain came down like a river down, and the thunder struck like to burn the clouds. Baby, just hold on till the storm is gone. Baby, just hold on till the storm is gone. So we took this thing out farther. I'm not the kind to walk on water. Do anything you ask me to. It's a miracle just to me and you. Baby, just hold on until the storm is gone. Baby, just hold on till the storm is gone. Gone. Yeah. Baby, just hold on until the storm is gone. Baby, just hold on until the storm is gone. All right. Thank you. Hello, music appreciators. Thank you so much to Music City Roots for letting us come back and having a place to play acoustic music, any kind of music for that matter. And just really honored to be able to be here with those folks that really believe in supporting music and giving us musicians a place to play and putting us out there for people to be able to hear us. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. Over here on the upright bass, I met this young man when I moved to Alaska. I was 18 years old, and he was 14 at the time, and got to play a lot of music with his dad, and watched this guy grow into an incredible guitar player, mandolin picker, and obviously holding down the harmonic and tonic underpinning. From Anchorage, Alaska, please make welcome Danny Booth. He's going to sing this next one here for you.
Thanks a lot, Frank. This is one that I think you used to play with my dad, actually, way, way, way back in the day. It's an old country song from a great band called Pure Prairie League. Oh yeah, I've got some good taste in this audience, I can tell. So I hope you don't mind us jamming out a little bit on this. We're gonna flex a little bit. Yeah. I wanted a mountain and you made one mine. I wanted a mountain and you made one for me. I wanted a mountain, now I must learn
Thank you.
Woo! Now we're having some fun, kids. All right. Over here on the guitar, let me introduce this guy from Renton, Washington, just outside of Seattle. He's over there shredding it. The shred factor is high over there, let me tell you. Yeah, man, he's good. He plays the mandolin, the banjo too, and the bass, pretty near anything with strings on it. Please make welcome Chris Luquette here on the guitar.
Oh, merci. Hey, it's good to see you all again. This is great. Nice to be here on a Wednesday even. What's that? I was. This is a brand new experience for me. Last time we played here, I was over where Mike is standing. So I'm seeing things from a whole new perspective. This is really amazing. Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys are still here. Amazing show. Incredible musicians tonight. We're going to do a song off our new record on Compass Records. This is the title track I wrote with John Weisberger, and he's here somewhere. This song, yeah, you can give it up for John. Songwriter of the Year, that's right. Incredible songwriter, and always honored to be able to call him my friend. And this song actually it was inspired by a family member and touches on mental illness. And hopefully y'all get something out of it. It's called On the Edge of Letting Go. Voices in your head seem so loud that you don't hear me when I speak to you. I've gotten to the point of no return. I've done all the things I know how to do. Every time we meet, it's a gamble. Never know if you'll be high or low. Decisions must be made for the last time. I'm standing on the edge of letting go. Face to face we stood on common ground. Behind these eyes you saw my love for you. I thought we'd walk forever hand in hand, but now my heart is breaking right in two. Every time we meet, it's a gamble. Never know if you'll be high or low. Decisions must be made for the last time. I'm standing on the edge of letting go. Decisions must be made
for the last time. I'm standing on the edge of letting go. Decisions must be made for the last time. I'm standing on the edge. Standing on the edge. I'm standing on the edge of letting go.
Thank you. Woo-wee. We got new records in stock right out there in the lobby. As you guys are going out, make sure we're gonna, here in just a little bit, we're gonna have a CD buying contest. So make sure you get enrolled in that and come see us. I'd like to introduce this last guy over here. Almost doesn't need an introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, I'm not going to skip it. He has played all over the world, has played with folks you've probably even heard of, been on Grammy-nominated records, and I always like to say he lets us make music with him. Please make welcome Michael Munford on the banjo.
Salute. From the valley that is central, over on a state way on the other side of the country, and also from Alaska at the exact same time. Everybody, that's Frank Solivan on the mandolin tonight. About as explosive as it gets. Mobiles and things.
Munford on the banjo. Chris Luquette on the guitar. Danny Booth on the bass. And I'm Frank. Thank you all so much.
Oh, yeah. Frank Solivan and Dirty Kitchen. That's what I'm talking about right there, son. Y'all put the scald on it tonight. Frank Solivan and Dirty Kitchen. That's what we're talking about right there. Now, folks, don't go away. We're getting ready to have the Loveless Jam, where anything might happen. And it usually does, right, fellas?
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I want to tell it that you're listening to Music City Roots of Nashville Mississippi Radio, WHBY Bellevue, Nashville 94.5 on your FM dial.
You did that like a professional, Keith Bilbrey.
Well, all except for the 94.5. I kind of stumbled a little bit. Who's coming up next week?
Well, first, let me just say a little bit of a thank you to everybody that played tonight, to Sara Syms for getting us started so beautifully, striking matches, for being so striking. Casey Wasner for all those cool chords. Frank Solivan.
Yeah.
I love you, man. What a band. I'm sure, watch their schedule for being out there on the festival circuit this summer. I know there's going to be some good outdoor gigs. That's some outdoor music right there. Blackstone Brewery lineup for next week is exciting. A couple of artists who are very prominent on the Americana charts. We have got, and really a kind of a legendary songwriter. He's played here before. Man who wrote Wild Thing and Angel of the Morning. Chip Taylor is here next week. The band that's going to close the show is this awesome fusion of jam band, bluegrass, rock and roll, and they are Great American Taxi. Don't miss that. Great American Taxi, something else. Vince Herman leads that band, and they are fantastic. We're going to hear from Patterson Barrett, Elise Testoni, I think that's the right pronunciation, and the lovely, lovely singer out of the Boston area, Aoife O'Donovan, of Crooked Still fame and an amazing clear voice that you will just be amazed at. Be sure to get your tickets online at musiccityroots.com. If you can't be here with us, tune in on the radio, tune in on the webcast, and we'd love to have you with us next Wednesday. We're like a baseball team. We do this all the time. We'll be back next week.
All right. Are you ready for the big giveaway? Colonel Littleton's here?
Is here.
Yes.
And if you don't win,
come down here.
and if you don't win, come down and see us.
There you go.
In Linville, Tennessee.
Boy, you ought to smell that leather.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, here's the bag.
That's the one right there.
Right here.
Up for grabs.
And here are the names.
Okay.
And you're going to draw.
You want me to draw? Okay.
Don't look. All right. The lucky person.
Down in there. And
Get
the
one.
winner is Colonel Littleton. No, that's you.
No.
Nikki Clemmer from Franklin, Tennessee.
Where are you, Nikki?
Nikki, where are you? All right. Congratulations, Nikki. I'm jealous. Very good. Colonel Littleton, let's give him a big hand. Probably one of the reasons God made leather right there. Well, let's see. French's Shoes and Boots have been one of our sponsors, along with the Loveless Cafe, Old Smoky Moonshine, Griffin Technology, Nissan North America. Thanks for the turnout from Nissan tonight. Star 129 Diamond, Vietti Chili, Ascend Federal Credit Union, the Nature Conservancy. Let's give them all a great big hand. They allow us to do what we do. We'd like to thank all the gang at Sound Image for taking such good care of the live sound here in the barn. You'll find these guys on tour with just about anybody who's anybody, with offices from Los Angeles to Nashville. We're darn lucky to have them here with us. If you need professional sound, large or small, just take a look at sound-image.com. They're a proud sponsor of this final segment. All of our guest artists have gathered back around to the stage for the Loveless Jam, where we encourage all the musicians to stretch out on a favorite song. You never know what that song's going to be. We never know until the last second. It's in the wicked little mind of Jim Lauderdale, and he won't tell anybody, but he's going to right now.
Sitting on top of the world. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that one. How about a hand
it's-
for Jim Lauderdale? Didn't he do a good job tonight?
Thank you, Keith Bilbrey
Thank you, thank
Craig
you.
Avighurst. Thank you.
And your cousin?
And all of these great folks up here tonight.
What
Let's
a
give them big
lineup.
hand.
Good stuff.
Well, I like to get advice and defer to the artists, you know, that are here to see sometimes if they have something special, a little something special that they'd like to do for the jam. And so Frank kindly suggested this song when it's by a guy. I've seen his name on a lot of stuff. It's a funny name. His name's Public Domain. And this one's called Sitting on Top of the World.
Yeah.
Was in the spring, one sunny day, my good girl left me, oh, she went away. Now she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Take it, Frank.
She's gone, and I don't worry. So I'm sitting on top of the
production of Hang Die Media. Executive producers John Walker and Todd Mayo would like to thank our friend Megan McNair for coming back on Wednesdays to moderate the live stream chat room. She's got quite the fan club out there. And of course, a big thanks to all our friends at Hippie Radio. Don't forget to join me for the Roots Radio Hour tomorrow night and every weekday at 7 p.m., except Wednesdays, of course, where we'll explore the roots of Americana and rock and roll. Hippie Radio 94.5 on your FM dial. We're glad you joined us this week for Music City Roots, live from the Loveless Cafe. I'm Keith Bilbrey, and from the edge of Music City, good night.
Hang Die.